able to pick it back up, because if memory serves me right, this aggressive lane in the off lane for LGD could be a big problem. But ooh, Aether Remnant and Mike Catch, nothing to say. We talked all that nonsense about nothing to say, needing to win the lane, and all of a sudden, well, Somnus is here claiming himself a solo first blood.
And why will TP help out to nothing to say? 3 points in Shadow Strike. I think he's overdoing it at the moment, considering that he did not win the lane.
Ooh,
like, he has
beyond.
more denies.
Top lane might drop 3 heroes here. You said they needed 3, and they're going to use all 3 to get the kill on a Faith Beyond. He TP'd mid, nothing to say, thought he came from the fountain, passed him his bottle. He hadn't, so it didn't refill. And then nothing to say was Storm, and then zipped over to get the Invis rune without refilling his bottle. Ooh, double stun on
good
the
cookie.
Why getting the double stun? Inkswell not going to reach anybody. What, the Shadow Strike?
Yes.
It was something that we were seeing a lot with the safe lane co-ops they were going through in the Shadow Strike, is X-Nova dropping to Y. Got 3 heroes in the top lane, but it really wasn't something that we were seeing all too much mid. It was definitely more of a focus thing for this safe lane, Queen of Pain.
Beyond the chase with the Exo.
Yeah, trying to go after God King, the Gwen experience, and I don't know if he's going to reach Requiem just yet. They've got the tag team, and they're going to fight and just stay right in his face as the Power Rangers TPs all come towards top, and Faith Beyond ends up being the one who dies. I don't know if they were expecting that, looking for the scatter blast that doesn't land and hit the south. So this might go from bad to worse for LGD, getting a little bit too overconfident because they lost InQ and they're gonna lose Y. So all 3 heroes in the top lane, after diving this troll, die.
Armor, and then Troll makes a big turnaround. Also, the rotation from the Grimstroke pops Inksol mid lane.
Ooh, they've got the Aether Remnant, the silence with the Phantom's Embrace, and well, they won't be able to keep nothing to say alive.
Somnus, which is very important. Like, this hero does well against Quap because the natural item build for you is gonna be Yule Scepter, so that way you can like dispel silence from the Dead Prophet. Great way of Chalice.
He tried to armlet toggle and he did get it off. I thought he was gonna die right off that, but ultimately they had Y come in and they had the extra lockdown with the cookie.
Level 6 with that dome.
I'd like to check this out, please. Inkswell, Aether Remnant lands, and they're gonna get another kill on nothing to say. They land the spear out onto Y. So that's 2 more kills.
Yes, this is the build. I think Boots of Travel is an important part of that build.
Fiend's Grip on the Faith Beyond.
Yourself, Boat.
And Boat's not going to save them. They've got the Arena and the Spear. They do catch X-Nova with some well-placed shards, but they've got the Nightmare out on Ame, and eventually Ame will, in fact, get that kill. So he grabs some gold, some more experience for LGD, but they do kill off Faith Beyond, and we haven't entirely felt Faith Beyond's impact, which is very odd in a game like this, or any game that involves Faith Beyond.
Moment on the top. He killed the tower.
Phantom's Embrace bottom. They're gonna go and try and get this kill here on a nothing to say. They've got the X out on a Felix. The Sonic Wave comes through.
Torrent.
And the Torrent. Oh, Ame. Okay, but he's finally got it, and that's gonna make him much stronger. They've spotted Faith Beyond again. Aether Remnant lands. The damage should be there. The double silence might get him alive for a little bit longer, but the inevitable is already put on pen and paper. So
many dumb things in like one dumb aka OP where you can like, man, why is this thing? And it needed Faith Beyond. He's on a feeding spree.
He is not having fun. 0-5-1. They were setting up bottom for him for so long. Inkswell immediately jump in spear. I think you just saw them all here. Figures he could sneak a creep, but RNG have other ideas.
Took a bit of time, but yeah, BKB, Battle Fury. Like, this was second item BKB, just in case
Snowball top
decides to push.
Ooh, they've got the Walrus Punch, the Cookie, and the kill on a Somnus. That'll slow him down a little bit. I think he's going to come up Millhouse with his next move. TI champion in the making. God King, Inkswell on him. He's already eaten the Shadow Strike, and now the X pulls him back, so they don't land the Inkswell. Finally pops the BKB, goes after Ame, starting to bash him up a little bit, but they've got the Walrus Punch, so they'll put him in the air for a second. The Fire Snap Cookie to push him away.
Oh, good arena.
The arena's down, and that'll get around Xingqiu as well. It's nothing to say, but nothing to say can blink away. They've got the Sonic Wave that hits on a God King as well as Chalice, but they've killed off Ame. They'll end up losing. Why? They take the Aegis out of the hands of nothing to say. With the Aether Remnant ready to go on him, Faith Beyond is gone. This might just be a full team wipe right next to the tier 3 tower. This would be devastating, as they could just turn this into a tier 3 if they do finally finish off nothing to say, but he just has that blink. Somnus still looking, though. He had the boots of travel to go back to the creep wave, and they will find him, so it's a full team wipe. Just punch kick followed with the snowball. That is a lot of like sustained lockdown as nothing to say goes down again. It's the ulti used there by God King, but I don't really think they mind that with the fact that they've taken out nothing to say for 45.
To ruin you. Speaking of Void Spirit completely ruining people, why?
His
Dying
day?
as well.
Ruined?
Also Yule Scepter.
Ooh,
Done
top
on
lane.
Y, so that's gonna be
Faith
another
Beyond's
way
caught.
of,
They've got Fiend's Grip.
Another Fiend's Grip.
Yeah, X Nova spotted him, and they've just got the continuous control to make sure that they get the kill. That being said, the arena's already been used. They get the kill into Felix. They end up losing Xingqiu. This is 3 heroes dead all over the map, not even in the same spots. They got the kill bottom, then top, then in the triangle. RNG are just everywhere at the moment.
The game, even though Roche will respawn in 90
Blink
seconds.
should set up potentially the arena, but he doesn't have it for another 10 seconds. It'll force the BKB on God King. They go to the backlines and take out X Nova. They've already used the Ghost Ship, so BKB is going to run out here for God King. Fire Snap Cookie onto the low ground. Why survive? Shards are out. They don't catch Somnus. They use the Exorcism, which now might be an issue come Roche if it does spawn within a time where they can take it, but they're going to turn this around. They're going to go for the arena. They kick him out of the arena. Now they've got the Walrus Punch, the Sonic Wave, pushing him back. No BKB, but is it even going to matter? They get the kill on nothing to say. The Mortimer's Kisses come down with the buyback being used by nothing to say. Spear pushes back Faith Beyond. They're trying to land it onto God King, but they just don't have the control to get the kill there. They'll look for the kick, look for the snowball to all line it up, but he immediately goes into the Dissimulate with the Astro Step away. A 3-man stroke of fate, and now they're about to have the Bane back up. Blink with the shard silences up Felix, looking for the ice shards. That lands. They've got themselves the Spirit Siphon. They'll get the kill on a Felix, and still nothing to say. Blinks further, looking for even more. Avoid the smoke. And then now they're going to smoke themselves. So Exorcism up in 3. They've got Kisses up as well. They're into Roche. They've got the scan, but will they be ready for this? They don't even have the right positioning just yet. They're going to blink forward. They give out the BKB pop by nothing to say. The Fiend's Grip comes out on Faith Beyond. They just have the right click damage to get the kill and nothing to say. He's dead for 100 seconds. They get the kill on X Nova. The buyback comes out from Xingqiu. There's the Nightmare landing out onto Y. Ame trying to do his best, but they've got themselves a spear as well as the Gods Rebuke that locks down this Snapfire. They have the Soul Bind. Yule's up into the air, but now the silence does Ame have the damage. It's not looking likely they get the kill on the Chalice, but they will lose Ame. He's dead, gone, done, dusted. GG is called, and game 1 goes to RNG.
All right, great start for RNG. Exactly the start that they needed. Like their draft was very oriented on the early game, I would say, where they like I said this troll that the item timing that they're looking for is gonna be like 20